Mr. Munter only had time to put one copy together.
Oh, that's fine. One is all I need. Thank you. Wish me luck.
You look like a lucky person, ma'am.
Ridge isn't in.
Yes, he is. Never know who I'm going to find in here these days. Sorry about walking out earlier.
Oh, that's all right. What'd you do? Take a drive to the beach?
Oh, the walls just felt like they were closing in on me here. I have slept in this office. I've worked all night in this office, indulged in some rather memorable misbehavior. This place felt more like home to me than my actual home, and now it just feels like a prison.
It's only temporary.
Right, all I have to do is outlive Bill Spencer.
Things change. This will too.
I hope you guys mind.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, so how do I look?
No, you know what? On second thought, don't tell me. Because the catwalk's not about me. I'm just the host.
Well, nobody is going to be able to stop looking at you. For sure.
No, it's my job to disappear into the background and let my guest shine. So, who was the first guest?
This is going to kind of sound like, see, suddenly we had no host and we had no guest either, so it had to be someone local.
You know what? Just
someone you have to do
don't
research
tell me. I'd rather just be surprised.
That's not a good idea.
Oh, no, it's a great idea. Like when you get to know somebody on a plane, I'll just focus on being fascinated by this, I'm sure, very fascinating unknown person.
Why today? Because we gotta get over there right away. You're today's guest on the catwalk, Steph. Something's kind of fishy. I mean, why so suddenly? Why today? I don't understand.
You are so suspicious, Stephanie. Have you ever seen the catwalk?
Yes, I know the show, and what's his name? Jenkins. I know he's the host.
Yeah, and he's kind of dreamy, don't you think? Sergei called him delicious.
Don't ask, don't tell. Wouldn't stand a chance with Sergei, would it?
Do I look all right? Or, to drive you down to the studio, or do you think maybe I should change?
December 10th.
Oh, no, that's holiday season, retail hell. Let's dial it back a month. How about November 14th?
No, I'm in New York on the 14th. How about the 18th?
Previews on the 18th. The 28th?
Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody's traveling. So when did my fiancé get too busy to marry me?
Well, it's all your fault.
Come in?
Come in. Do you have a minute?
Well, your sister's minutes seem to be in short supply, but she might have a couple for you.
I meant you. A mistake has been made. I made it. And I need your help to correct it. Ridge can't do this. He can't work here like this.
He can and he will.
He's not sleeping. He's not eating.
Then he can retire.
You told me that wasn't an option.
No, I said he can't work someplace else. We'll miss him. We'll miss his talent. But I will file an injunction to enforce the non-compete clause if I have to.
Okay, let's not talk about lawyers. We all realize that this is difficult for Ridge, but give him a little time. He'll come around. Please. This is killing his spirit. Ridge and Eric would have fought to the bitter end. I thought it would be easier for them if they just sold the company. They didn't have to exhaust their options, their resources. But you know what? I made a mistake. I talked to my accountant, and I had him make up my financial statement with all the details. And the end of the month statements with my index funds and my account margins, that'll all be in soon, too. Yeah, I know this may seem odd to you, but I do own a lot of vintage cars along with my son, and they've paid for themselves 100 times over. And my portfolio actually has done well, even though we took a hit last fall, but we made up for it in the Pacific Rim markets. And my rental properties, they're doing very well, but they haven't been assessed lately. But
Brooke, I think I know where this is going, so why don't you just cut to the chase?
Well, Jeremy says that this is everything I'm worth, and I want you to have it. I know it's not quite as much as what you paid for Forrester Creations, but I can borrow the rest.
Brooke, you have to understand.
Everything I own can be liquidated by the end of the week, and that is a massive amount of cash. You have everything you could possibly want. More cash than you'll ever spend. And you're going to have a wonderful future with my sister. You have an integrated media model that the whole world envies. Why do you need Forrester? Why do you want to take that risk? I just need you to talk to the bank with me to reinstate that 9-year note that they took away from us, and then we'll be able to manage everything. Really, I want to give my husband back his work, his life, his dream.
Don't they usually have someone greet you when you arrive here?
Yeah. Drew would never allow this. Drew Carey. The Price is Right.
Your new best friend. Yes.
Yeah. The studio was a lot nicer, too, and the people were all better looking.
I was watching for you. I got pulled away with my music director. It's a pleasure. Justin Barber, executive producer of the Capitol.
Oh, Mr. Barber, hi. I'm Pamela Douglas. I'm Stephanie's sister.
Hi,
we
how
talked
are you?
on the phone.
Okay, great.
How
great.
are you?
I'm good.
Do I know you?
The new executive producer, yes.
Well, then, let's just get something perfectly straight here, okay?
Okay.
Just because I've agreed to do this show, I wouldn't want Bill Spencer to misconstrue anything that, that's going on as far as Forrester Creations.
Bill doesn't select our guests, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, where's the beef? The hunk that hosts the show. Emerson?
It's unfortunate, but he walked out today.
What? Well, who's going to, how are you going to be able to do a show?
Yes.
Who's going to host it?
We have it under control.
Oh, no. Please, don't tell me that you're a guest on this show.
Certainly not. I've been thinking, do you think you could just tell me whether my first guest is a man or woman?
You!
You're not interviewing Stephanie.
You?
Try to tell you. Now, hold on. We're all adults here, right?
Well, one would hope so. I'm not playing these games. Thank you. Let's go.
Oh, wait, Miss Forrester. I'm not playing games with you. Look, all of our guests pulled out when they learned that Emerson resigned. And I didn't have time to prep Donna to interview someone she doesn't know. Besides, the biggest news in fashion this week is Forrester changing hands, and both of you were insiders. Why wouldn't I think of calling on you?
Call someone else.
No, stop. Justin has a point. I mean, there's nobody I'm better prepared to interview than you. I can be civil, can't you? And, if it gets a little heated, it's just good TV.
Well, she kind of has a point, I guess.
Your husband know you're doing this?
Not yet, but he'll support me, as usual.
Once a fool, always a fool. So you're going to go on television and make entertainment out of the worst thing that's ever happened to him in his life?
You are as responsible for the downfall of Forrester as anyone. And you know what? You are the worst thing that's ever happened to Eric.
Miss Forrester?
Yes.
2 minutes until we let the audience in.
I am sorry. I didn't realize
Justin,
this was
stop.
such a...
It's not your fault. Besides, I keep my commitments, and I'm sure Stephanie prides herself on doing the same.
Steph, You have always said that about yourself. I'm just saying.
Brooke, there are no do-overs in business.
I'm sure that we could find a lawyer to go over the sale contract and come up with something invalid in it. When you want something bad enough, you can make it happen. I helped you rob Ridge of a company that was going to be his. He worked his whole life for Forrester, and Eric was ready to hand it over to him. Now, I should have just let him fight for it and lose it, instead of signing it over to you for some sense of security for a future that he doesn't even want.
You can't liquidate everything. Your house, I mean, you've lived there for so many years. You've raised your children.
Katie, I really don't care if I can't be happy there. I mean, look, take the stocks, the bonds, the funds, the house. It's all right here. Did you take a look?
Brooke, you need to go home. Spend some time with your husband and your children.
Katie, please.
What can I do?
Just talk to him. You told me you can. Please talk to him about this.
This is not my decision to make.
I can't let this happen to Rich. He can't walk around without having his dream. I can't allow this to happen.
I would do anything for you. You know that, but I can't.
All right, Brooke, stop. Please, Katie can't undo what's been done. What you're asking is impossible.
You could always say yes.
How can I? We have made a huge commitment in money, in personnel, in promotion to a new Forrester Creations. I can't back out now. It would do irreparable damage to both companies. I'm sorry about your husband's disappointment. Life disappoints us all. Luckily, dreams come cheap. He'll have to find another one. I'm sorry.
Is Stephanie with us or not?
Yes.
10 seconds.
Okay, look, trust your instincts. You're gonna be great. I am so sorry for the awkward start. All right, look.
It's okay.
You're gonna be great. I have faith in you, okay?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the catwalk. I'm not Emerson Jenkins, because I'm Donna Logan. I'm Donna Logan Forrester, your new host. But I'm wishing Emerson all the best luck in everything he does. Go, Emerson! Isn't he the best?
Well, it's not like you have to worry about being outwitted by Donna Logan. Please.
So, tonight we have a very special guest with us to kick off our first show. Now, I ask you, what's the biggest name in West Coast fashion for the past, 40 years? If I do say so myself. Forrester, right? And what distinguished older Forrester has made a second semi-successful career over at Jackie M Designs? Stephanie Forrester. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is with us here tonight. So everybody put your hands together for the first lady in Los Angeles fashion. Stephanie Forrester, come on down the catwalk, please. Well, something tells me that modesty's getting the better of her.
Is there a problem?
Yes, and I'm looking right at it.
Miss Forrester, I know you want this opportunity.
What, to line Bill Spencer's pockets? I doubt it. Thanks, but no thanks. Come on, Pam.
Miss Forrester, please.
Is my mic working? Oh. I'm sorry. You know, I think we're just having some technical problems here. Oh.
Stephanie left.
As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Forrester's little Pammy. So, I think you're a fan of the show now, aren't you? You, Pammy, over here. Tell me what it was like to grow up with Stephanie Forrester. Stephanie was the, outgoing one, and you? You were the quiet one. Oh, God, that was awful.
Completely unnecessary.
Not to her.
She's a businesswoman. She should know better.
She loves him.
I hate being asked to help somebody I want to help and can't. What does she think would happen? The bank would just say, "Oh, no problem. Take your time paying back that $100 million." Or that Eric would grow some business sense? Can anybody see that I am the last best chance they've got?
I do. I see it.
It's only pride. It's new to them. It'll get better. Pride always heals.
I don't think I can work on those projections tonight the way Katie wanted me to.
They're done. What's that?
Oh, it's just something I worked up for Bill Spencer.
May I see it?
No, it's nothing really. He wasn't interested. It's foolish, actually.
I heard.
You heard what?
All of it? Well, most of it. I finished the projections, was taking them to Katie. You were in there with them.
Oh, God, Rich, I'm sorry. Don't be angry. I know I shouldn't have done that behind your back.
You did what you set out to do.
No, Bill didn't listen to me.
Logan, you gave me back my dream. I swear to you, I will work every day to earn your faith in me.
You don't need to prove anything to me.
I have never been more proud, standing here right now with you as my wife.
I just wish...
You reminded me what's most important here. Your love for me. God, I love you so much. I will always love you, Logan. Thank you.